time today, but hey, we do what we got to do, you know. Thanks for coming, and take your time to come in and get to this seminar, so we need to get started, okay? So, as most of you know, I currently certified Harvard holistic nutrition, and I've been studying and learning a lot of literature for the past 4 years. And like I said, I have a lot of health problems myself. High blood pressure, cholesterol, pre-diabetic, and also sleep apnea. A lot of problems. My dad have dementia, you know, so see the family like that, so I'm gonna take the courage to make change. So that's what I did. I went to a plant-based diet for 3 months. I lost 35 pounds. And most of my chronic disease went away. Everything, including sleep apnea. That's how powerful that is. So, and then, so I want to share with all the knowledge I have with you guys. And again, you know, we have to be always consult with your doctor when you try to do some diet, especially for people like type 2 diabetes. They have to take insulin, like metformin insulin injection, and if you do a fasting diet, you have to make adjustment because sometimes the glucose level too close, it low down too much. You can get to you know, coma and all kind of problems. So make sure you do that. And then, all right, let's talk about ultra processed food. Everybody know what the ultra processed food is? Can you give me some example of what is ultra processed food?
Potato chips.
Okay. And so, what the difference between ultra processed carbohydrate and regular carbohydrate?
Ultra processed food has been chemically being enhanced to a certain degree to improve the life shelf of the product. And so regular carbs, you know, such as say potatoes, for instance, are a little bit different, right, than the ultra processed carbs.
Actually the ultra processed, like you said, they can store it for a long time. So what they have to do, they have to remove a lot of fiber, nutrition away from the carbohydrate, so they can store for a long time. So what left in the ultra processed food? Carbohydrate, starch, simple starch. So what's a simple starch? When they pass your stomach, what happens? Become a big time sugar spike. When they pass your stomach and your small intestine, it become sugar, and it spike up really high, and it cause a lot of inflammation, a lot of damage. Okay, and weight gain, you know, type 2 diabetes, fatty liver disease, all kind of problems. So here that example, a picture of the white rice and a noodle. And right there, you think which one can be do more damage to your body? Rice or noodle? Noodle, right?
I say both.
Both? I'm talking about which one is worse.
Probably rice.
Rice? Most people have the answer like you do, which is rice, but actually the other way around. Because rice, even the white rice, is still a whole food when you didn't process it yet. But when you process the rice, it becomes noodle. What they have to do, they take away all the fiber, all the nutrition away, so it can store for a long time. And that's why it works. It spike up the sugar big time, you know. All the noodles, yeah. But when they add fiber to back to the or the start. What happens when the fiber get to your body? They create, we call a mesh protection. So when they start, they block about 65% of sugar absorbed to your body. So when you eat the food with the whole grains, with fiber, it's a lot better with a simple start. So choosing food with, they call whole food, like brown rice, okay, quinoa, lentil, nuts, seeds, considered called complex carbohydrate. You see the complex and the simple sugar hydrate, it make a big difference to your sugar spike when after you eat. Okay, so right there. White rice and brown rice. What do you think about the GI index, glycemic index? You know what glycemic index is? The amount of sugar on rice. What do you think? Would one have more sugar?
Probably the white rice.
White rice? Yeah. White rice have more sugar. Brown rice have 50 to 60 grams of GI. White rice, 70 to 80. But the difference, not a lot. But what the major difference is, brown rice have a lot of fiber in there. Remember? Fiber is complex sugar that protects when you eat in your stomach, and then it will slow down the sugar absorption to your bloodstream. So,
Any kind of brown rice,
yeah, any kind of brown rice. Yeah, but the reason we all our life we eat all the white rice, especially Asian, we get used to it, and our brain have a hormone called dopamine. When you eat carbs, especially simple carbs, you feel pleasure, you feel happy. So that's why most people say brown rice not taste good, it tastes terrible. You know, but you have to make sure you get determined and it's healthy, and you get used to it. You retrain your brain. You know, it's just all about. And here the picture of the. Let me do this. I want to show you. Okay, this is the whole picture of the layer of the brown rice. They have brain right there, that's a lot of fiber, nutrition, endosperm, and germ. But white rice, they strip all that. They strip all that part out. Only thing left in the middle, right here, is a simple starch. And that's what the problem, that causing a lot of spike on sugar and glucose. Okay? Alright, so now we're talking about sugary drink. Everybody love bubble tea? Yeah?
No.
No? A lot of people love it, especially in Asia. We love bubble tea. You know where bubble tea invents? 1988, from a Taiwanese lady, and become very popular right now. And one bubble tea can contain 18.5 teaspoons of sugar. Okay, one can of Coke. Only 6 teaspoons. When you do one soda a day, you put about 52 pounds of sugar in your body a year. Can you imagine how crazy? Once a day. Look at bubble tea done to you. Beside all the chemical, the preservative, the flavor, Just crazy. Again, our brain dopamine picked it up, and it feel good. It makes you feel good, and you become addicted. See how bad when the
How many carbs is one cup of bubble tea?
oh my God, it's gonna be 500, 600 calories. Yeah, for one.
More than a Coke.
A lot more, because they make by brown sugar too, and it's just a lot of, one element of sugar, 1 table sugar, they include 50% glucose and 50% fructose. So what the glucose and fructose, the difference is our body can use a lot of glucose, all the cell, the organ, our brain can use it. But fructose, only liver can convert it to visceral fat. So it's just
So for that, you mean the bubble tea, the bubble itself is a problem, or the tea?
everything. The bubble alone, like they add the lot of boba, they make by starch too. It's all sugar, simple starch, all ultra processed carbohydrate, plus added sugar, plus chemical, plus flavor. Make it look good, smell good, taste good. That same thing we talk about regular soda and diet soda. Most people pick on Abby. They say, I feel so bad, I have to have one energy drink. So it makes you feel better, right? When you drink it. Why?
The sugar boost, gives me the energy for a little bit.
And then people call that energy. I'm serious.
But I do feel more alive, and I feel like I do a lot more.
Exactly. But the reality is not energy. You stimulate your dopamine, and you feel good, you feel pleasure. But a couple of hours later, you scratch. You feel like crap. And guess what? You want to eat again. And you want to drink again. You want sugary again. See, that's what the difference between energy drink. They have sugar, they got caffeine, and they make you to do that, but even you only a couple hours. That's not energy. It's just all about make your dopamine feel good. And you feel energy, but that's not energy. So remember that, and I'm talking about regular soda and diet soda. You think diet soda getting it better? Yeah, because they have sweetener, no sugar spike, right? But what happened? The diet soda do to your brain? Yeah, they make again the dopamine. It's after a couple of hours, the dopamine send a signal to our stomach and kick up the hormone called ghrelin, hungry hormone. And then again, make you eat so often, eat more, So this even worse, diet soda even worse than regular soda. I have a friend, he have a pizza store, he changed the O-ring and he clean out both every day, and he say after a few days, the diet soda O-ring it almost blow up. That's how bad that is.
Wow.
And you put a big nail in one of them, 3-4 days later they disappear, they're gone. They dissolve. That's how worse that's so bad due to your body. Can you imagine, So, yeah, right there, energy drink. Remember, when you get again, it's not about energy. It's just about make you feel pleasure, make you feel happy, feel energy, but it's not really energy at all. And it also disrupt your sleep. They also causing uh, cardiovascular disease, heart disease, all different kind of problem because the amount of chemical they added in there. So, what the best short to drink?
So it's what?
What the best short to drink? What I'm asking is just water.
Water.
That's it. Water and tea. But every time you go to the store, you gotta watch for sugar added. Even the healthy stuff, they call probiotic, right? You go to the store, 15, 18 grams of sugar added. So they defeat the purpose. It's supposed to fit your microbiome, gut bacteria, but again, so much added sugar. So that's why I'm gonna talk about the app next. They call it Yuka apps. I don't know, you guys know all about Yuka, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we gotta scan all the food we try to buy, you know, and this is the app I want to show you right there, Yuka. You see it? So my wife, she bought one of the 100% whole wheat. You think that healthy, right? Look at that. I scan it. 7 chemical in there. And one of the chemical causing cardiovascular disease and kidney. That's why when this app is just amazing. They can tell you, they give you a score, you know. This one score 49 out of 100. And some of them like 80% is green, it's good. Lead added chemical, okay?
But you have to watch out what I find out, right? You're gonna count out the sugar added.
Yeah, that's another thing. He sent me the other day about
Yogurt, Greek yogurt.
yeah, yogurt. They have 18 grams of added sugar.
Still say it's good, green.
Yeah, they still grade it green because they have no chemical added. But I'm very surprised because they talk about sugar too. They say sometimes they say too much sugar and they drop the score big time. But I don't know why
This one didn't say that at all. It just
Yeah.
said, good.
That's another thing is sugar added. As long as you see sugar added, put it down. Some milk, they have sugar in the milk. But on the bottom, they say 0 sugar added. So that's okay to use, right? To consume. Go back to here, where we at. So, see this is the processed food I'm talking about right here. Remember I asked you about the ultra processed food right there. M&M. You know what M&M score on Yuka app? 0. 0 out of 100. It's so bad. Besides the sugar added, it's loaded with chemical. So using the app. And then, so Harvard, they recommend how much vegetable, because vegetable have a lot of fiber, right? American standard diet, we eat 1-2 servings per day. Not enough. We have to consume 5 to 8 servings of vegetable and fruits daily. And that's actually reduced 30% chance to get some form of cancer beside the health. That's massive. Okay?
How much is serving?
Good question. How much in 1 serving? Everybody know?
Okay.
Exactly. 1 cup. 1 cup of fresh vegetable in 1 serving. But when you steam it, only half cup. When you steam the vegetable, you can use half cup, consider 1 serving. Okay? We not eat enough fiber. We're not consuming enough vegetable. This is very critical. And I'm going to talk about what kind of vegetable we're going to use also. Okay? This is one of the famous, quote from Dr. Robert. ultra-processed food and sugar is more addicted than heroin. I don't know if you guys agree. 80% of us, of Americans, get in trouble because, you know, we keep falling back. We try to stay healthy and then boom, we keep falling back from all the sugar and processed food, you know. So it's very crazy, you know. He the one wrote a lot of good book right here for you guys, you know, Fat Change, you know, The Hack of American Mind. That you can't have right there. So, all right, let's talk about trans fat, saturated fat, monosaturated fat, and polyunsaturated fat. Which one you think is going to be healthy for us? Which one? Trans fat? What is trans fat anyway? What is trans fat? Everybody know?
Hydrogenated.
Exactly. Hydrogenated oil. Vegetable oil.
Source.
Yeah, but why bad? Why? Corn oil? Canola oil? Why bad? Do you know why bad? It goes through the process of extreme heat to attract the oil out. And the heat causes a lot of inflammation, a lot of damage. They inflame your joint, your blood vessel, even your brain. That's how bad that is. So when you use the recommended oil, is extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed. Cold pressed. Because the mechanical press, no heat. Very healthy. And the extra virgin olive oil, they have a double bond molecule. It's anti-inflammation. But when you cook, even a healthy oil, like olive oil, under 500 degrees, that molecule is switched and it becomes vegetable oil again. So you be careful about high heat. Okay?
So we can't cook with.
You can cook olive oil, but low heat.
Yeah. But
No high heat.
But they're starting to, so Costco sells olive oil that's primarily used for cooking. And it's really, really good because it doesn't burn all the good stuff out. Yeah.
Avocado oil has a little bit higher smoke point than
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cooking, I use avocado oil. But some people ask about olive oil. Can they cook olive oil? You know, olive oil usually used it for salad dressing.
Yeah.
And some people drink
Yeah.
olive oil too.
You can drink olive oil.
Very healthy, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys should look into it. So they're starting to
Yeah, you
make
can
olive
drink
oil
that.
specifically.
Like a shot. It's like your shot. Instead you drink hot liquor, drink olive oil.
Yeah, oh yes, yeah,
But I didn't
Okay.
put it on like high heat. That's the thing I didn't know.
yeah.
so you don't want to do any deep fry at all, even with those kind of.
Yeah. Deep fry. I call it double whammy. That's why he said potato chip, right? Include ultra-processed carbohydrate and vegetable oil. So the vegetable oil, the trans fat right here, it called 4 times more insulin resistant than ultra-processed carbohydrate. 4 times. That's how dangerous trans fat. And another name of trans fat, what do you call that? Omega-6. Omega-6. Okay? So, extra virgin olive oil, omega-3. Fatty fish, omega-3. Omega-3 is anti-inflammation. Omega-6, inflammation. But why do we need omega-6? Do you know why? Do we know why do we need omega-6?
The brain?
Huh? No?
Does it have to do with our brain?
No. Omega-6 is very important for our health too. So what is the ratio? First, let me ask you about ratio. The ratio we need daily, maximum 5 to 1. 5 part omega-6, 1 part omega-3. Why do we need omega-6? Omega-6 cause inflammation, right? But when you cut yourself, what happens? When you bang your head to something, it's swollen up. No, it's swollen up first. We need that acute inflammation to create blood flow.
So it's
So you heal yourself a lot faster. Okay? They're called acute inflammation. Okay. But if you consume American standard diet, eat a lot of fried food. So what is our ratio? 25 to 1. That's what we consume. You know, we eat so much fried food. And we call not acute inflammation anymore. I call chronic inflammation. So what's the difference? The acute inflammation really helps for our body. It's just a short period of time and it's gone, right? Chronic inflammation, it lasts for months and years. And that's what the disease started.
So how much omega-6 should you?
The ratio is 5 to 1.
5 to 1.
Yep.
As a supplement.
But
As a supplement.
yeah, like I said, you know, but you eat the healthy omega-6, like he mentioned, avocado oil. Stay away from corn oil or the seed oil, extreme heat. You know, even Harvard, they recommend canola oil. Yeah, when I first go to Harvard school, I laughed. I said, "What? Why do you recommend canola oil? Canola is really bad." But when I look deep into it, they talking about cold pressed canola oil.
Is there such thing?
Huh?
Is there such
Yes.
thing? Oh, okay.
Amazon sell it. Little bottle like that, $23.
Oh my God.
Very expensive, and they are healthy and extra virgin olive oil.
Really?
Very healthy, but they not cheap. Very expensive. What we get from Costco, from Safeway, big bottle, cheap. What they get it from canola oil, they use in extreme heat, attract, and that's why problem started. You see it?
It's a cold press.
Cold press canola oil. Look at on Amazon, you can see it. It's really expensive, but it smells good. It's very healthy and anti-inflammation. You know, but we hardly see it. We never see it at the store. Okay, so now you know how bad trans fat is. Okay, saturated fat. What is that? What is saturated fat?
The meat fat.
Exactly, animals fat. Okay? We can consume, you know, keto diet. You guys know keto diet? They eat a lot of animal fat and vegetable, no carbs at all. So why they don't get sick? Do you know why they didn't get sick? Because when they cut out the carbs and they eat a lot of vegetable, our brain, they have another thing, send a signal, they call it ketone energy. We have two different kinds of energy. Energy from sugar and you know, carbohydrate and stuff. The cancer love that kind of energy. When cancer cell happen to our body, they multiply so fast. Okay? But the ketone energy, it breaks out from the animal fat. They call a ketone energy. Cancer cell couldn't use it. Only a healthy cell, organ, and our brain can use it. So it's really critical about that stuff. But I still, you know, we eat a lot of those fats, is still not healthy. Okay, this is the one I recommend right here. Mono unsaturated fat and polyunsaturated fat right there. It's from this avocado, right? Salmon. So eat a lot of this vegetable right here. It's very healthy. And we talk about microbiomes. You know what people know microbiomes is? Gut bacteria. How important microbiomes, right? We need to combine. So what is the gut bacteria need? What kind of food our gut need? You know what microbiome need? Our gut. You know how much gut bacteria we have in our stomach? 10 billions. Good and bad. But the good gut bacteria, it need prebiotic. This is prebiotic, fiber, vegetable. And probiotic. So what is probiotic? Fermented food. Greek yogurt, right? Kimchi. Japanese, they have fermented soybean called natto. That is very good probiotic food. Like I said, you go to the store, you buy probiotic food from the store, and then they have a lot of added sugar in there. So it's just not good. Okay, right here, go quick. You know what the dirty dozen and clean 15 is? You know why they call it dirty dozen?
Why?
Because the amount of pesticide they put on the farm and they absorb through the skin. Okay? And they cause a lot of problems for our health.
It's difficult to grow up without pesticide.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
Yep. Yeah, that's why this we try to encourage people buy the organic as much as you can. They call it dirty dozen. And clean 15. Why do you call clean 15? Because like avocado, they have very hard shell. The pesticide cannot penetrate through it. That's why they call clean 15. Okay, take a picture and stuff. Yeah. So this side I recommend stay with organic. And this side you can buy anything. Cheaper, right?
These watermelons good.
Watermelon have a lot of nutrition in there, you know, but again, sugar content, okay, everything is just moderate. Make sure you talk about moderate, okay? Yeah. Alright, so all that, this is the recommendation. How do we supposed to eat daily? This is a Harvard healthy plate to eat. Whole grains, 1/4 of it, healthy protein, chicken, fish, okay, lead, fats and stuff, fruit and vegetable. Look at how big the vegetable is. 5 to 8 servings per day. And this also recommend, okay, this is the diet is kind of healthy too. People can, this diet they drink wine too, you see it? Yeah, but the limit, men, 1 5 ounce a day is good. Two, actually men can do 2 drinks. Woman, once a day. Red wine. It's still considering it healthy. Okay? Alright, so again, how much water should we drink a day? Everybody know? Huh? Half your weight, okay. How much water?
8 glasses.
8 glass. Average depends on your weight, again, on your weight too, but average 8 glasses of 8 hour water a day. Most of us, busy lifestyle, we not drink enough, right? Yeah, you're not drinking enough water. Water, the best of hydration, they lower your blood pressure, you know, they get to your rest and white blood cell. It's all around healthy. Okay? So, okay. This is the 6 pillars of healthy lifestyle. Number 1, exercise, right? 2, nutrition. 3 is sleep. How many hours sleep considered enough? Night, per night. How many hours? 6?
6 to 8.
If you sleep 6 or less, you're in trouble. 7 to 9 hours per night. And that, stay healthy. Okay? So we have a cousin, 51 years old, just gets a stroke. They call it minor stroke. He's not sleeping up, go fishing a lot. So, stress resilience. We can't stop stress coming to you, right? How we deal with it. How we deal with stress. Right? We gotta walk away, practice your breathing. But that's important. Positive social connection, avoiding risky substances, alcohol, drugs. But you know what most Americans have problem with? Sugar. Addiction. Ultra processed food. 80% of us in really trouble. So this is, we need 6 of this to stay healthy.
Sugar is a drug.
Absolutely. And more than drugs.
Yeah, it's a
Okay, so right here, Cation, I haven't talked about muscle yet. Okay, how muscle important to our body? Do you know? Muscle in our body only 2 places to store glucose, store sugar. Okay? Muscle stores 75% of glucose under glycogen. Liver, 25%. The rest gotta be in your blood artery. And the difference between the normal people and the diabetes type 2, half teaspoon of sugar in your blood, you become diabetic. Half teaspoon. So that's how important the muscle is. You gotta build up your muscle. Muscle store a lot of sugar. Muscle, you don't have muscle, you can't have a healthy life. Muscle is everything, right? You carry the grocery. Even when you're 80, 90, how you change your shirt. Take all required muscle, right? So this is the occasion right here. I recommend we take it at night, and they have restore your recovery muscle after you work out. Yeah. Take that with almond milk, no sugar added.
What about oat milk?
Yeah, anything with no sugar added, but take that, and then you can have a lot of muscle growth. Okay.
Is there a particular, is there like an organic brand of casein?
Yeah, they have a lot of it out there, but this is the one I choose. But you can pick a lot of out there,
They come in different forms too.
Yeah.
Actually, I just read about cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese. That's what I want to talk about too. Cottage cheese is amazing. Loosen, yeah, but you gotta be careful. Some again, brain. I recommend Scottish cheese. They call a very good. Just recommend is the name of it. They call from not fermented, but something good. If not, I will text you guys later. But it's very important.
Good culture?
Yeah, good culture. That's it. Thank you. Good culture. That recommend cottage cheese because some of them have high with sodium, chemical and stuff. Yeah, good culture. Thank you. Okay, and so the action plan right there. So eat more fresh, whole food. Diversify, reduce salt. Salt, another thing, is very critical with people who have hypertension, high blood pressure, right? How much salt do we we average per day for us, you know, how much salt? Average people with non-hypertension, 23 milligrams. So what is 23 milligrams convert to teaspoon? You know? Less than 1 teaspoon. A day, 1 day. We eat a lot of salt. We go to fast food, we order 1 meal, we already get more than 2 teaspoons are in there. Loaded. French fry, boom, salt. You know, burger, everything is salt, very salty, you know. And cured meat, that's another thing we need to stay away from. Loaded with chemical salt. Cured meat cause a lot of cancer. I call that cancer food. Eat your, you know, whole food and real meat and stuff. And then exercise, yeah, 30 minutes a day, cardio plus resistance training, right there. Manage your stress, you know, breathing method, prioritize sleep hygiene. So everybody know what the sleep hygiene means?
No TV,
Huh?
no television.
Sleep hygiene, yeah, that is the part of it. No screen, no iPhone, iPad, television 2 hours before we sleep. Why is that? Because they call that ultra, the green light right there, it blocks one of the eye lens right there, and they reduce the amount of serotonin, which is sleep medication, the natural sleep hormone, make us go to sleep. But the room temperature, also important, the dark and the comfortable, is very critical. Okay, so that's what they call sleep hygiene. We have to prepare all this, and then we have to go to sleep same hour, wake up the same hour every day. We train ourselves. They call, what do they call? Circadian rhythm, right? The inner clocks. Our body have an inner clocks, and when we train it, we can go to sleep easily. But again, dinner, stay away from sugar, ultra-processed food, because sugar and ultra-processed food gonna make you awake. Stay awake, okay? Eat more vegetables and stuff, and do not eat after 7 p.m. Okay? Yeah. So hydration, drink enough water, okay? Check your blood pressure and keep it up in track, and be happy. Okay? That's important too. Yep.
So then, what about black coffee? Is it good to?
Black coffee, you know, I have the debate. I don't drink coffee myself, but yeah, it's okay. As long as you don't have sugar added in it, you're good. Yeah, people say black coffee is very healthy, you know, they stimulate and they have longevity, make you live longer, a lot of good stuff in there. But I don't drink coffee, so I can't stand it. Make me, my heart pump so fast, and I couldn't ever sleep. So that's sick pillar, right? We talk about that, right? And then, okay, here, I like this right here, from Dr. Bob Racco, right there. The heart attack at 8:50 begin at 20, okay? Alzheimer's at 70, start at 40. The loss of independence at 80, begin at 30. The age we want tomorrow, begin the choice you make today. Okay? It accumulate. It not just happen overnight. What you do today make this huge difference for your future.
Can I still reverse that? You start talking back already.
Yeah, see that's the thing. Our body really brilliant because I just started for the last 6 years, but my health is never too late. it improved tremendously. I have so many problems myself, but I just have the test, the function day test I just showed you, my biological age. I'm almost 60 now, but my biological age, 47.3.
Wow.
I'm 11 years younger now. But all the health tests come out. So, never too late. And I love this too. Okay, this the symbol you decade later, but the seed are often planted much earlier. Okay? The silent inflammation, the unchecked insulin resistance. We didn't talk about insulin resistance too. Did everybody know what the insulin resistance is? It's very important to know. Okay? Insulin resistant. When people have type 2 diabetes, okay, basically your body, when you eat too much sugar and ultra processed food, we pump so much into our cell and our organ and our brain, and the cell start to reject that sugar. It pushes it back out. So what try to bring sugar back in? Insulin. Our pancreas try to produce extra insulin, push the sugar back to the cell. The cell push back out. Where it go? Right here. Visceral fat. It's the bad fat. Okay, it cause a lot of cardiac event, stroke, heart attack. Okay, so insulin resistance is very harmful, very dangerous. People have insulin resistance, that's when people have become diabetic, you know. So we want, what do we want? We want insulin sensitivity. When we eat, the sugar spike up and it comes right back down. The people with diabetic, boom, they stay up to 200-300, 2-3 hours. What happened in that moment? They blow up your blood vessel, they destroy your nerve, and that's why people go blind. If you don't control your sugar spike, you have to chop your finger, your toe, yourself. It's very scary. And the start, diabetes is the start of all other disease. Heart disease, all other disease, fatty liver disease. Insulin resistance is very dangerous. So what I recommend, when you do your blood test with your doctor, you need to ask your doctor, order called fasting insulin. Yeah, fasting insulin. So when you test the fasting insulin, when our range, and you know you'll have a pathway to become pre-diabetic. Okay? No doctor. They only check A1C only. You know what A1C is, right? Yeah, they only test A1C. But at that point, you already know you become diabetic, right? Insulin resistant, fasting insulin, they can predict. At that point, you can able to change your diet, change your healthy lifestyle or not, right there, right? So,
What does it mean when they say you're pre-diabetic?
pre-diabetics, the borderline of the A1C is 5.7. Okay? If you are 5.8, 6.0, you become pre-diabetic. But when you get to 8.9 point, you're diabetic. Type 2. So what difference type 2 and type 1? Do everybody know? What type 1 and type 2 diabetes?
One requires insulin?
Type 1, when you're born, your pancreas couldn't make insulin. So you can't control the sugar for the rest of your life. So you have to take insulin to control, otherwise you die. That's type 1. But type 2 is what you eat, what the ultra-processed food do to you, what sugar do to your body. And 80% of us in trouble, 80% of Americans on the pathway to become pre-diabetic or diabetic stuff. It costs our health system hundreds of billions of dollars. How crazy that is. And we don't have Another thing I want to talk about, lifespan and health span. You know what the difference between lifespan and health span is? Lifespans, American average, they live until 80s, but they live with suffering. They live with medication, and they have no quality of life. That's lifespan. Health span, like mine, right? Our friends at the gym, 75 years old, still go hunting. 600 pounds of the deer and he carry down to the mountain. That's the health span. Which one do you want to do? Exactly. You want to play with your grandchildren when you get older? That is the health span. And that's what we talk about today. Okay? Thank you for everybody showing up. Thank you so much. Any other question?
So no more pho?
Yeah, very good. He talked about pho now, okay? Pho now. Yeah, we talk about, so what pho made by? The noodle, the rice noodle, ultra processed carbohydrate. One of my doctor, he owned 2 clinics, Dr. Huang right there. He eat half bowl. He wear the CGM. You know what a CGM is? Continuous glucose monitor. It shoot up to 300 milligrams per deciliter. 300,
Just have
only half bowl. Okay, so when you eat pho, yeah, enjoy pho. But when you go, hey, can I have a lot more meat? Very little noodles.
Yeah.
Okay?
Or more veggies.
Exactly, more veggie. One thing I forgot to mention, you need to eat your food in order. So what is the order? No. Fiber first. And protein and carbs last. Why is that? Why is that?
Fiber does something to your body.
Exactly. When you get fiber to your stomach and your small intestine, they create the mesh, a protection.
Protection, yeah.
When you get carbs in, they blocks about 65% of sugar absorption. Just that. That's just that simple. And it makes a big difference already.
So would you say it's best for us to do, like, say for me, do like vegetables early in the morning to get the fiber in?
Absolutely. People are crazy. Say you eat vegetable in the morning. Yes, I do. I eat all different kind of vegetable, and I eat rainbow. You know what rainbow mean? Different colors. Color of the vegetable is very important too. You know, green, yellow, red. Each color has something. Like red, I'm talking about, you know, phosphate. Everything like tomato, the beetroot, okay? They have lycopene, the hormone called lycopene, anti-cancer. Okay, for men, prostate cancer. Okay, so color of vegetable important. We can't just stay in green stuff. Here, the recommend right here, the book you guys should read right there. They talking about eat your food in order. And see, amazing. See, a lot of people with type 2 diabetes follow this book, and they get so much better in their health and stuff too. Yeah. See now, she's just a chemist. You know, just here in Chelsea, she's just a chemist. She's not the doctor and stuff, but she fixed herself first. She get depressed, she get all kind of problem, and when she fixed her gut, her depression go away. Can you believe that? The gut health impact to your brain, big time.
Earlier you mentioned casein is good, is perfect for sleep time protein.
Yeah, at nighttime.
How does that help with sleep? How does casein?
No, not sleep. It help you to recover the muscle,
Okay.
build up your muscle. Yeah.
Protein?
Yeah, casein, right there. You see the picture I just sent to you? You didn't see it, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Would you replace your like whey protein with casein or do both? Like what
Do both, because protein, like I said, I recommend, like I said, eat your protein. So what is that? Eggs,
Oh,
chicken,
yeah.
that protein.
Yeah.
But at night, you see it right there?
Where'd you
This
get this
for
one?
the night time, between meal, nighttime and between meal, muscle recovery. That's how you grow your muscle. And like my cousins also got a cheese. And the brain is
Good culture.
good culture. You gotta chew brain too. Remember, you gotta utilize maximum the UCAR app. Because at the store, they manipulate you. They say it's good. But look at the 100% whole grain my wife bought. 7 chemicals causing heart disease, kidney disease. You see? You asked a question yet? Or no?
Well, yeah, because I don't eat that. Sometimes I use like protein powder. Would you replace the protein powder with the casein instead? Or do both?
Do both.
Do both.
Do both. Because protein, it helps your muscle grow, and this also repair.
Okay.
When you work out,
Okay.
your muscle not grow. When you work out heavy lifting, you create the micro tear in your muscle fiber. But when you sleep, and when you take this, and now it grows. Okay?
I take creatine too, so
Creatine is amazing.
yeah.
Amazing. What you know what creatine do, right?
Brain boost, clarity.
Yeah, they also besides muscle improve, boost your brain too. Yep. Gotta take creatine.
Do you have a list of recommended supplements?
Yes, I do. I didn't take it, but I have your number,
Okay.
your email, your phone number. I'm gonna give you a recommendation, okay?
Yeah, he sent us.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a recommend to take it. But it's just our food it deplete. Our soy is so bad. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's all we need to eat. We don't need supplement." That's wrong. We need supplement. Okay? We need supplement. Sometimes we're not enough. Everybody eat fish 3 days a week? No.
Maybe one.
We need omega-3, right? So we need to take supplement. Like omega-3. Costco, they sell tons of them. But I'm not recommending. Like a Nordic omega-3, right? It's deep sea made by sardine. I'm not talking about fish yet. We have a lot of objects not covered yet. So sardine, you know what sardine is? It's very small fish.
Oh, like a sardine.
Sardine, yeah. Salmon, okay? Salmon take time to grow on the ocean. So they have contamination, right? Mercury. But sardine, the life in the ocean very short, very healthy. Okay, sardine is the best.
Sardine,
Sardine, yeah.
what kind?
The can, right? Even the can.
Even the can at Costco, we don't have fresh sardine. You go to Spain, Barcelona, oh my God, it's just right there, cold, it's just so tasty, it's so good. But over here, Costco sardine with extra virgin olive oil, you can do that. Do that for a week, you can see the huge difference in your health and stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Is-
Yeah, sardine
What's so
is the best
special about
fish.
sardines? I'm not kidding.
Yeah, so.
What is so special about sardine versus?
Because they don't have mercury, they don't have, like salmon, like I said, they have to live longer.
Yeah,
Salmon are healthy, but because the mercury, absorption
yeah,
in
yeah.
the ocean,
Okay,
sardine is a very short life in the ocean.
I see.
Yeah, and they're healthy.
The lower the food chain, the better.
Yeah, that's it.
So I read this morning that they say fig
Oh,
is
no
good.
worries. You good?
Fig. Fig. F-I-G, fig.
It's okay, no worries.
Fake,